Hi everyone, I'm going to do a new video today because I've got the day off, so I thought I'd make something new. Thanks to everyone who's watching and subscribed after the Crack Rock videos as well. I've got lots of new people watching and commenting, which is cool. So today I was going to do a video about I pulled a pile of stuff, just stuff I'd been playing and some stuff I bought recently and stuff, and I sort of inadvertently just pulled a load of sort of post-punk and industrial stuff, because that's what I've been getting and listening to a lot lately. So it's all that kind of period. So we'll have a look at what I've got and what I've been playing. And what I've got on at the moment in the background is I've got a live Psychic TV album on. This is not one of the Record Store Day reissues that have been out. This is an original one. This is, I think they did a lot of these, Psychic TV released a lot of these live albums, and this is number 14, live in Göttingen. This was recorded in 1984. It's just really mad, classic Psychic TV, really. I'm interested in anything with Psychic TV and Genesis P-Orridge, anything he's vaguely attached to and stuff. I think most people are interested in industrial music, are big Gristle and Psychic TV fans. So that was a quite cool little find in the record store in Bangor the other day, because I haven't got any of these yet, and I thought maybe I'll be able to start collecting them. So that's my first one. As well, I've got the first Fall album, The Fall. This is live at the Witch Trials, 1979. This one is. This is their first full-length LP, first edition as well, first run, which was quite cool. I got a good price on it. It's got a sticker on the front, but apart from that, it's in lovely nick. This is a really good record as well. I was really impressed by this. So I haven't really listened to too much Fall, really. I've been really aware of the Fall for a long time, and I'm interested in lots of post-punk stuff I like, but I didn't realise I hadn't really bought much. I haven't pulled it actually. I got another one as well. It was like an early compilation of early singles, which was really good as well. So this is the sort of the first incarnation of the Fall. I really like. It's got, it's really good post-punk sound. It's if you like kind of Joy Division and that kind of thing, you definitely enjoy it. And it's got some really wacky organs and things on, which I quite like. So I was really chuffed with that. That's a really good find. That's getting quite hard to find now as well. Original of that. So I was really pleased with that. Another industrial piece now, this Auto da Fe by SPK. SPK are one of the one of the original first wave of industrial groups. They're an Australian band actually, but they say at the same sort of period as the British band, so sort of 77 to about 80, 81. So they're one of the original cluster of first generation industrial bands. And this is a really quite a weird little release, this one, because the first side is a compilation of early singles, and the second side is stuff they released that year, which I think this is 1981. Stuff they released that year, so you can sort of hear the transition of sound between the style changed, which is quite cool. So the first side's a bit more raw and kind of raw and dirty, and the second side's got a bit more of a kind of Cabaret Voltaire Crackdown kind of vibe to it, more sequenced and stuff. But I think this is really good. If you like old industrial stuff, you need to get some SPK. They're one of the original, I'd say maybe original 5 or 6 groups that were involved. So that's a really good one. I thoroughly recommend that. What else have we got? Oh, yeah, I got a new, well, not it was new, but another copy of the first Frank Toby album. Frank Toby was Fall and Fad Gadget. Is Frank Toby? That was his alias, Fad Gadget. And this is the first album he released under the Frank Toby name. I'm a huge fan of Fad Gadget. Like, he's one of my absolute all-time favourite musicians. He's sadly no longer with us anymore, but this is his first album he released with his own name. It's a little bit of a change of style. It's a bit more poppy, but he went very folky. He had a sort of a folk period, and this is the first album, the only album he released under his own name that wasn't a folk album. This is still electronic, and it's got some really good songs like Luxury, and Luddite Joe is a really good song that's on this. And so I had this before. This is quite an early Mute release. This is number 23 on Mute, and the original first pressing of this, which is what this is, it comes with an additional 12-inch with some stuff on as well, which I didn't have before. So I got this for the 12-inch really, for my Mute collection. So that's a very good album. I'd recommend that. And as well, I did pull as well because I've been playing it a lot. I mean, I've had this for years and years, but pulled Fireside Favourites out, which was Fad Gadget's first album, Frank Toby's very first album. And this is a stonking album. It's just really, really good. It's got that really special kind of the sound I like. It's that kind of early British electronic stuff. It's got that kind of quaint, creaky vibe to it. I can't quite describe it. Any other band that I can describe it has that kind of type of quality is the old Human League stuff, the original Human League stuff on like Reproduction. It has that kind of sound quality to it. And it's really, really good. This is one of my favourite albums of all time, definitely. You know, I know it's got State of the Nation on, and Coitus Interruptus, and this had the single Fireside Favourite on as well, which is a really, really kind of a weird song, a post-nuclear type romance song, which is quite cool. So that was Frank's first album. So Frank sadly died a few years ago, and he's sadly no longer with us, which is a great shame, because I think at some point I'm going to do a video just about Fad Gadget, Frank Toby. I'll do all of his albums. But I thought I'd pull that today, because I've been playing that a lot, and I really, really like that. So if you're interested in sort of post-punk, early electronic stuff, this is one you need to buy, definitely. Fireside Favourites, Fad Gadget. This was, incidentally as well, this was the third album ever released on Mute as well. Fad Gadget was the first person that Daniel Miller from Mute signed to his label as well. I've got a few more other Mute bits and pieces. This is not an industrial piece, this is more of a sort of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds kind of thing. This is the Crime in the City Solution first EP. This is a sort of little mini album almost. It's got 6 tracks on over the two sides, and it's a 45, but it was released as an album. It has a Mute album serial number. This is Mute 22. So it's Mick Harvey, who was in Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and also the Howard brothers, Harry Howard and Roland Howard. And I was really impressed by this, because I'd never listened to it before. I bought it purely for my Mute collection, and I'd not listened to them before, but it's really good. If you like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds and that kind of thing, I thoroughly recommend this, definitely. I was ever so impressed. I've been enjoying that a lot, yeah. Engineered by Flood as well, very famous producer, Flood. So it's got a really, really good sound as well. Fantastic. Recommend that. Crime in the City Solution. And that's what my friend bought me. Obviously, I've had this for a while as well. He bought me. I hadn't shown it yet. The Sensational Alex Harvey Band. And this is sort of singles compilation, double LP. It comes with all this weird sort of comic artwork on it as well, which is strange. And Alex Harvey's a real character. If you sort of look him up, if you've not heard of Alex Harvey, he was from Glasgow, and he was a bit of a drinker, I think, and he was really quite dark. His stuff's really, really quite grim. The lyrics are very grim. There's some really good tracks like Next and Framed and stuff. Next is a good song. It's about really, really quite dark. It's about soldiers queuing up in the army to use a prostitute. free of the army, free of charge, you know, sort of courtesy of the army. A bit strange, like really quite creepy song. And yeah, the guitar player used to dress up like a mime as well, which was really weird, like a very strange band. So that's another thing. If sort of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, if you like sort of, you know, Nick Cave and Tom Waits and that kind of thing, like you'd probably enjoy Alex Harvey quite a lot. So that's a cool one. Thanks to my friend Danny for picking that up for me. Another sort of industrially bit. I got another copy of the Crackdown as well. I've had this before as well. Cabaret Voltaire, the Crackdown. This was Cabaret Voltaire's first album from their sort of second period. They sort of changed style in the sort of early 80s to sort of moved away from the classic industrial sound to a more sort of sequencery club sort of sound, and this is the first album when they've made that transition. It's still good. I do prefer their earlier works, but this is the reason I got this was because the first press is the first pressing of this as well. And the first pressing came with a 12-inch, an extra 12-inch as well, with some cool stuff on. But it's still got all the cool like vocal curves and things on, which is the Cabaret Voltaire sort of trademark pieces that they always sort of feature quite heavily. So I'd say that's a good one to get, Cabaret Voltaire. That's an essential for any industrial fan. What else have I got? I got a copy, another copy of Black Celebration as well. Another copy. It's quite a funny story. I realised I didn't have this. There's always quite a lot of Depeche Mode stuff in the record store where I go, and I saw this and I thought I had it, and because I love Depeche Mode, one of my favourite bands, and you know, and it's quite an early Mute release as well, because I collect all Mute stuff, and like it's quite an early Mute release, and one of my favourite bands, and I realised I hadn't bought it on LP. So I got a copy of that for, like, it was quite cheap as well. A little bit worn, a bit ring wear on it. Actually, it hasn't got a bit of ring wear on it. That's on the sleeve, actually. Yeah, it is, yeah. So it's actually in really nice condition, yeah. So that was a really good bargain as well. This is one of the best Depeche Mode albums, like Fly on the Windscreen and Stripped. It's one of the heavier albums they did. Definitely one of the heavier albums they did. It's the last album they recorded where Daniel Miller from Mute was involved in the recording process as well. After that, he sort of took a step back and they worked without him on their albums for a while. So that's a really good one. I thoroughly recommend that. That's Mute number 26. The last one I'll show you quickly is, I got this, which is really quite a weird little find. It's Insiding by Bruce Gilbert. Bruce Gilbert was in Wire and Dome. Wire, pretty famous post-punk band Wire, and Dome as well. It's sort of minimal electronic-y thing. I think Bruce Gilbert kind of like stopped Wire because he wanted to do kind of more avant stuff. And this was a soundtrack to a performance art piece. So if you, it was sort of some point in the late 80s. It was actually broadcast on BBC, whatever performance it was. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me now. And this is, if you like Dome, you'll enjoy this a lot. And this is really minimal electronic, minimal, quite heavy electronic as well, which is quite interesting. It's got the sort of famous Wire kind of Duggar beat, makes a few appearances and things like that. It's got some really, like, it's quite gradual, quite gradual progressions of little loops and things, like sort of repetitive loops and anything like that, which I'm always really interested in. Like sort of any sort of minimal electronics and industrial, you'll really enjoy this. It's got a cool cover as well. Like, I think it's supposed to be some sort of face or something, but whatever it is, quite sinister, I thought, which is quite cool. This is on Mute as well. This is was released in 1991, and this was Mute. Where is this one? 71 this is. Everyone knows as well, I'm really after, for my Mute collection, I'm in real trouble finding a copy, I've been after it for ages, is Mute number 18, Bruce Gilbert's first album called This Way. So if anyone has one of those for sale, they want to sell me, or can point me in the direction of one, because I just cannot find one for sale anywhere. So we go there, it's Insiding by Bruce Gilbert, very good, thoroughly recommend that one. So thanks for listening. I wasn't intending on making it all industrial and post-punk stuff, but that's just what I've been playing at the moment. I think what I've been buying at least anyway. So hopefully that's been interesting to see a few bits and bobs. Lovely, let me know what you think. Thank you very much.